Reading with your children now can help increase their knowledge, their language skills, and can help activate their imaginations. The Balancing Act has teamed up with the Children's Book Council to showcase some tremendous children's book authors who can help inspire the youngsters in your life. This morning, we would like to welcome author Carol Nevius to our show to tell us all about her books. Welcome to our show.
Hi, it's good to be here.
Now, I received these books and got to read all of them to my nephew. You've got Baseball Hour, Karate Hour, Building with Dad. My nephew loved them, but it seems that your books are geared more toward boys. Is that true?
Yes and no. They do have girls in them, and lots of girls practice martial arts and play baseball or softball. They're illustrated with both, but they do seem to have more boy appeal.
Now, with Baseball Hour and Karate Hour, baseball is a sport that a lot of people think about with their kids. They go to baseball practice. Karate's not as common. What inspired you to do these two particular topics?
Well, my own son wanted to try martial arts, and so I let him take an introductory class. I was sitting there watching him start to learn karate, but what I was really impressed with was that he was learning much more than kicking and punching. He was learning respect, he was learning patience and perseverance, and the teacher spent a lot of time talking about self-control. These character traits were things I was very happy he was learning.
Right, and it's very important for kids to learn those things. Do you think this will be a theme, maybe a series for your books? You'll start doing all kinds of sports and activities for both boys and girls?
Yes, yes. Soccer Hour will be the next one.
Okay.
We've talked about possibly basketball hour, swimming hour. There are lots of activities and sports that young children would like to be introduced to by seeing it in a book and thinking, well, maybe I could try that.
Because then they can picture it in their minds. They can picture themselves as characters in the book, right? Mm-hmm. What started your love for books, and how can you help other young people get that same love for books?
I'm sure that my parents read to me a lot, and my older brother and sister also read to me. And just the closeness and cuddliness of reading picture books together was special. And as soon as I figured out how to read, then I just took off.
Now, you mentioned just a couple of minutes ago that as you were writing Baseball Hour and Karate Hour, you noticed that your son was learning respect and patience. Are these kind of recurring themes? Is there a recurring theme to your series of books?
I like to think that my books help kids realize that the practice of the sport is more important or just as important as the competition part of the sport. That they learn to work together and that they learn to be patient with themselves as they are learning. And this book, Building with Dad, is about the process of building a school. The child gets to watch his dad and all his dad's big, heavy equipment start from nothing, from an empty field. And through the book, you see all the different parts of the team and all the different parts of the process that finally lead to a completed brand new school. And the child then gets to go to kindergarten.
To the school.
And this book opens vertically, so it's very interesting perspectives.
Well, and it's beautifully illustrated. Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing your books, for spending time with us this morning. We appreciate you being here.
It's been great. Thanks for having me.
Absolute pleasure having you. Now, if you want more information on reading with your children, or if you want to find some excellent reading lists, just visit the Children's Book Council website at cbcbooks.org.